Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another late night live. I'm gonna give y'all some time to tune in. If you're new to the channel, you already know, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And for all the returning family, peace and blessings. Hope everybody had a productive and a blessful Friday. Hope everybody's prepared for a joyous weekend. Hopefully everybody got their things in order. Hopefully everybody will just be cooling out for the weekend. Today has been one of those bittersweet days, basically. Compared to Thursday, I definitely feel way better. Um, I had to learn to accept the fact that you're going to have some people that just want to keep things secretive. So, you know, again, to my friend that lost his life, may he rest in peace. Yeah, man. Hopefully everybody chilling out tonight, got them bottles on deck. I want to say something too. Bear with me, y'all, because I'm trying to like break it down the way I see fit. Some people feel that they are that entitled to certain things, when in all actuality, they really not. John Shaft, salute, bro. Yeah, man. Like I said, the sad part about it all is that I'll just find out about that on Facebook and shit. But I ain't know he was gone for the last 2 years or so. So, but it is what it is. You know, I want to get back to entitlement because some people really have this thing messed up in the game. Um, I was looking at a story that happened recently. Like I said, I don't really delve in certain celebrity stuff, but I noticed it was a thing going on with Jalen Rose. Now, from what the situation was brought about, he purchased a house for his mother and his grandmother. You know, I mean, both of them ladies rest in peace. But my thing is, he had a sister. He has a sister, or whatever the case is, and apparently she was living there. Well, I guess she was taking care of the mother and the grandmother. But at the end of the day, you living there rent free. You ain't helping towards no bills, no mortgage, no nothing. So how do you feel entitled to still sit there or try to get mad because he wants to sell the house? It's his house at the end of the day. Now, I can see if you was paying rent and doing certain things of that nature to where you could fight that. But if you was just living there rent free, that doesn't mean you're entitled to stay there. Now, the whole time you was quote unquote doing this thing, you could have been saving your money and trying to get yourself out of that situation before it even got out of hand. And I feel the way you went about it, that was corny. At the end of the day, I wouldn't care what the situation is. There's no way I could try to even get crazy with my sibling, especially if they was doing a justice for me. Carlton, salute, man. This is why I say some people feel too entitled. They feel because they were they were here or that they was doing this, that they are always entitled to. No, that's not the way it works. TX, blessing, sis. Y'all already know, hit that like button on the way in. Just because the man purchased the house and just because you were staying there rent free does not mean you're entitled to stay there forever. And why would you want to stay there forever? I'm quite sure you being the older sister, at some point you would want to have your own, you know? In my opinion, you got spoiled. You thought, you know, okay, as long as I'm doing this and as long as I'm doing that, I'm gonna always have a place to stay. But at the end of the day, you still gotta pay your way. It's just that simple. It doesn't matter where you at, you still gotta pay your way one way or another. And if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, that does not give you the entitlement to get any fair game on anything. It's just that simple. Time your blessings, sis. Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to go live tonight, honestly, because I seen almost everybody was doing something. So I don't know, that entitlement. Some of y'all are not entitled to certain things in life, not unless you really working for it or you doing something to benefit yourself. At the end of the day, that man wanted to sell that house. Now, if he clearly stated he brought that house for the mother and the grandmother, that both happened to pass away, who are you to try to stop him from selling the house? First of all, who are you for even trying to tell him he can't go in his mother's room or his grandmother's room? When, again, this is his house. See, some of y'all have to stop doing shit like that. If it's not yours, if you don't got part in that shit, you're not entitled to nothing. All that time you was sitting there, you could have been trying to get yourself together. And this is something that's constantly going on around America, you know. Fuck America. I think it's going on around the world. You're gonna always have some family members who are not appreciative of certain things. And then you're gonna always have people that feel just because they got somebody in the family with some money that entitles them to always, oh yo, I need you to no, we don't do those. You know, I feel like this. Just because you might have somebody in that household that's really getting money, or somebody in that family that's coming in the money on a real blessed level, that doesn't mean you try to take that for kindness and weakness and try to take advantage as well. You can't do that. Sorry, you can't do that. And you know what's funny? Some people are smart enough to see it right away. I can see if you trying to do something, you coming at me with a business plan or something, then that's different. But if you just like how some people, yo, come on, cuz, loan me $10,000. I'll pay you back when I get this money. I want to do this. If you don't have something in fine print and something that's really solid and concrete that's going to work, then you already know 9 out of 10, them people just going to be looking for a handout because they figure you got it and you can give it. The way to stop that sometimes is just, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give you this. And if you go through all of this, that's on you. I'm not giving you not a near thing until further notice. If I give you something, that should be all right, that should help me get up off my feet. It's one of those. Like, come on now. Stop thinking that family members with money always gotta be entitled to help. No. What are you going to do to try to at least be on that type of level too? That's what you should be thinking about. Some of y'all is so easy to just say, yeah, I know I could go to this one. I know he gonna hand me some money. I know she gonna hand me some money. Nah, the way things is going right now, ain't no time for y'all to be mooching and begging. And there's no time for some of y'all to be feeling like you don't have to move or get out of the way when it's time to get out the way. No. And honestly, I only talked about that because I didn't like the way she did this shit from the video I seen. I didn't like the way she did that. That's your baby brother at the end of the day. And right now, in my opinion, like I said, regardless of what, he is the star and the breadwinner of the family. So whatever he feels fit, however he decides to do things with his money, that's on him. My thing is, you can't get mad when the baby boy done took care of the family. You know, realest salute. Nah, nothing happened, bro. Just I was chiming in about something I seen with the Jalen Rose and his sister situation. Like that. That's my thing. And I've seen situations like that, not just from the female perspective. You got some dudes too that feel entitled. Like I don't really like talking about that shit, but and I may even go to the 50 Cent situation, man. Oh yeah, educational purposes only and for fair use. So I don't want y'all trying to say I'm misinforming anything. But to a degree, he was right about his son being too entitled. My thing is, regardless to what, you're getting a certain amount a month, and he even tried to set you up to where you could be independent and do your own thing. You shouldn't have let that ball drop like that. Period. Like I said, it's just too much entitlement going on. Stop thinking just but it, no. If I give you a certain amount, especially if I know I can't have a relationship with you the way I want to, nah, I know that, bro. But I'm saying, if I know I can't have a relationship with you in all fairness, then I'm gonna try to do anything I can to try to fucking let you know that regardless to what, I do love and care for you, and I'm always try to be here for you. Don't let somebody poison anything, especially when you was younger, you was with me, you know. And even if I'm trying to set you up some way, somehow, shit, you should already know. You know, and I feel some shit just they gonna drag this shit too because they love to see father versus son type of tactics. They like to see families divided. You know, it's just too much, man. It's too much. You see certain things and you be like, damn, like what did you really expect? Like that shit was funny. Cause like back to the Jalen situation, my thing was she just tried to the sister tried to make a whole big stink, but at the end of the day, the baby brother took care of the whole family. What else do you want from him? You want to live off him forever? No, you can't do that. My brother or me was one of them ones that this guy. You think we gonna be living off it? No. If anything, look, we gonna fucking put our money together and combine so we straight. Other than that, you got what you got, I got what I got. We gonna make it work, and that's it. Shit crazy, man. You hate to see shit like that because that right there is another form of family division. It's because of entitlement. Some of y'all are not entitled to live freely off of your family. You ain't trying to do something constructive at least, and don't feel like you're entitled to get any and everything because that don't work like that. It almost goes back to the dynamic how the parents used to tell us. If you're not doing the things you're supposed to be doing, you're not getting this. And you damn sure not going to be getting this. And that's how sometimes you're gonna have to set the bar with people, you know. And some people feel like, oh, so you got the money, I should be able to come to you when I need it, or you should be able to be my bailout just in case of anything. It doesn't work like that. Nah, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, and back to the 50 in this situation, it still doesn't make no sense, and it still doesn't make a difference. Your father tried the best way he could with you, and despite all the other shit, your mind is poison, and you don't see that regardless to what your father did try to do something for you. It's not too many artists that say they taking their youngest with them on the fucking road with them. Especially when they just blowing up and shit. There ain't too many of them that do that. Shoot, some of them you don't even know be having kids until they fucking done got a little bit big. Like, oh, nigga, you got kids? Shit. But this is why I said sometimes too, you gotta set bounds when it comes to certain things. If I'm the rich person in my family, guess what? I'm gonna make sure my family lit, but that don't mean it's gonna be every time no. What you did with the money I just gave you, you couldn't have went through all of that like that. A lot of said sometimes you want to have to set a standard when it comes to that. All right, you want look here. Here's this. You go through all of that and don't do nothing constructive or do something to at least flip some money. That's on you. Don't come to me. It's sad that sometimes the mentality of people it then got to a point of laziness. Like, you got some people that's banking on their own people that, yeah, I know he gonna make it big. I know they gonna do whatever, whatever. And some people are like living through other people. I see that day in and day out. It's not just with the kids. Sometimes they be, yeah, I know this boy gonna do something. Oh yeah, I know Shorty definitely gonna do something. I know we definitely about to be lit. We definitely about to be on. What's all of this we if you not putting no damn effort into anything? There is no we if one person is making all of the moves and the other one isn't. And I think some people need to wake up to that too. If you got people around you like that, that just they want to see you be so high up there so they can just be part of that. No. It's a difference if you making the moves and the steps with me to try to get there, then all right. But if you just sitting there from afar, yeah, man, I got you. Come on, man. We gonna make it big. No, it's not no we, you know? That's a whole fact. You do have people that take advantage. That's fucking sad. Even when it comes down to family, sometimes it's just even more sad. Like I said, with that whole situation, I feel like this. If I'm the baby brother and I'm the one that made sure the family's straight, I took my money and did right investments and made certain moves so that, my family could be straight for their final years here, especially when you know they about to go. Who the hell are you to tell me what I can and can't do after they pass on? And I might not want to keep the house, especially if I know for a fact I could probably flip this property or I could probably just give it or sell it to somebody that just might need it more than I do, especially if I'm not living there. I only brought that for the mother and the grandmother. I didn't buy it for nobody else. And if I would have brought it for everybody else, I would have said, well, look, this is for everybody. This is for the family. Even when mama and grandmama go, look, this is for the family. But then again, if you not paying no rent and you not doing nothing, how the fuck you gonna stay in the house? Queen Mo Fire, blessings. Like I said, how the hell do you expect to stay somewhere when you not doing nothing, not contributing, not no type of money? Not even for groceries, like just shit. You just basically there just to be there. Nah, that's not cool. Time for some of y'all to stop being lazy. And stop thinking that everybody gotta fucking just give you a handout. Like I said, if you're not in the field and you're not making the proper steps the way we making the proper steps, then there is no we. Yeah, I already know that. Trust me. There ain't nothing we don't already know, bro. I just felt bad, like I said, only because, damn, you the older sister and you acting more immature than I am. And you making a big scene when at the end of the day, even if you thought you was going to try to fight everything, you're going to lose because at the end of the day, it's my name. I brought the house. I purchased the house for them. It's already an agreement that once things is, I can do what the hell I want to do. Just that simple. Like, who else is supposed to live in that house? And that was kind of a decent sized house too. So my thing is, if it ain't no kids, no nothing there, what you just gonna be sitting there? Fuck out of here. Bonnie, blessings. Y'all already know. Y'all just tuning in. Hit that like button on the way in. Peace and blessings to the returning family. And shout outs to the motherfuckers in the bushes. Love ya. Love you today. Yeah, that false sense of entitlement. That's that's another damn thing in our damn community that it fucks up the dynamic. That's just like if I know for a fact, I could use a good example. Just because I know you good at sports, that doesn't mean I'm entitled to get whatever it is you making or whatever it is you get. There's a difference if you going to say, nah, you've been riding with me, you've been helping with me, practicing, doing this, doing that. Nah, you here, you with me. Now, if you just sitting there not saying it, you just sidelining shit, you don't expect nothing. But if you actually helping this person perfect their craft or just practice with them so they can perfect their craft day in and day out, that's the type of person that should be entitled. Like, you know what? I want that win as hard as you one that came out here and really like stood with me. And yo, bro, come on. You know, shit crazy. Ass tall, salute, bro. Salute. Like I said, you gotta make the moves in the field with somebody if you think you entitled to something. If you think you're entitled. That's just like me telling somebody, yeah, son, that nigga mad nice. And then somebody happens to see that he actually is nice. I shouldn't, man, listen, that's just word of mouth. For all you know, I could have said that. Somebody looked at them, didn't think they was all that nice. So that don't mean because you might get a little shine or a little blow up, I'm supposed to. No, I, I didn't do much. I ain't do nothing that probably nobody else ain't say. Nah, brother, nice. You gotta be different when it comes to that. Like I said, you are not entitled to anything unless you really helping somebody make those adjustments and moves in life. And that's being true to them as well. So if you think for a fact you just entitled because of blood or because of whatever, whatever, no, that's not the way this thing works. Hey, Momo, blessings. Like I said, time for some of y'all to get your heads out that trick basket and stop thinking that family or friends is always entitled to fucking help you out with everything. Some points in life, you're gonna have to get your own shit together. You think a parent is supposed to take care of a kid forever financially? No. That's just like that's no different from the rich snobby kids. Some of them they know for a fact their parents ain't gonna never cut them off because hey, money is money. But you're gonna have some that's just gonna get tired of it. And if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you actually do have some rich folks who actually don't spoil their children, which is a good thing. Like, oh, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing? Okay, you don't need this. And I think everybody should get like that at some point. Like if you're not doing nothing constructive, really not putting your head in the best places, not trying to reach for the skies, then what the hell are you getting? What the hell do you think you're entitled to? What you are entitled to is to get your life together. That's what I'm saying. Shit be crazy. Like, no way in the hell you could tell me you're entitled to stay somewhere when you didn't pay for nothing. That's like you saying I'm entitled to eat for free because I came with you to the restaurant. No, nigga, you did shit. If I invited you or we going the fuck out, you should know 9 out of 10 that we going, we splitting the bill, we splitting the bill. There's a difference if I say, nigga, look, it's all on me, man. Don't worry about nothing. But if you just saying, yo, we going out to go eat, you already know 9 out of 10 you should be expecting some sort of, all right, I might have to pay just to be on the safe side. Let me take something with me. Don't think you just entitled to get everything for free. No. Nothing in this world is free. Shit crazy. I had to laugh at that though, because I'm like, damn, you really made yourself look bad. Like, and not just as a person, but as a sibling too. Like, that just goes to show you sometimes, yeah, money do be the root to evil. Sometimes so it don't even gotta be money. It's just high expectations you have on somebody. Yeah, I know they probably gonna do this, down and third. Once they get big bank, we good. What about your own dreams and aspirations? Yo, Mo, you crazy. Nah, but seriously, like, what about your own dreams and motivations? Do you really think some people want you living off them or just coming to them every other day or every other week for the same peanut butter and jelly bullshit? No. At some point you need to get your ass together and figure out your own niche so you can keep your own flow going. It's just that simple. I don't see how certain things that should be simple seem to be hard for people that's supposed to have common sense. Like some things are not guaranteed to be forever. And she should have known that off the rip. That should have been the first thing she realized is that, yeah, this ain't gonna be it. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you knew he brought this specifically for them. And once they was gone, you should have already figured that at some point he probably might want to sell the house. And again, who the hell are you to try to tell him what to do with the house when you had no say so in the buying of the house. You didn't contribute to nothing in the house. You did not one time, even if you was certified to take care of them, you didn't think to say, let me save my money and get my own spot just in case of anything. You just got too comfortable. You know? Shit crazy. Like I said, just it's sad what it's really come to. It's really no It's really no unity and no love no more. And the camaraderie, even when it comes to family, you just be like, damn, that shit lost like that. And it's amazing what money will do to you. I find that real ironic, you know. You really try to make him look like he was a bad guy or a scum or like he was the worst type of human being when he was only doing what he feels is right. And again, who are we to say he wasn't right about doing what he's doing? I feel like this. If I know I don't need, if I know I got more than one property and I know I probably might not need one of them, I'm gonna look. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. The one I'm gonna get rid of, I'm just gonna make sure I don't have to go through nothing. Nobody don't have no type of whatever, and then I'm going on about my business. You know, and I don't blame him neither because at the end of the day, it's like, damn, like what's going on? You gonna try to tell me I can't go in my own grandmother's room and take out the things I need to take out? That's why I said that was too much entitlement. I'd have let her know from Jump Street, yo, listen, you might be taking care of mama and grandmama right now while you in here, but you better figure out something. And I ain't trying to be funny, but if at some point I decide to do whatever, I don't want to hear nothing down the line about, oh, I'm doing you wrong. When I'm giving you all the opportunity, especially again, you are living there for free. And if you was working or doing something, you should have been thinking about putting your money to the side. Hey, DD, blessings. Yeah, nah, and that's the truth though. I ain't gonna hold you because, like I said, it is. I find that real funny though. You know, found that real fucking interesting. I'm like, you just try to make your brother look like he was a piece of shit. And all he was doing what he fucking felt was right. And there's a lot of people, not just from this situation, there's a lot of people out there in the world just like that. You try to make people feel bad for doing the right things or trying to make them feel bad for decisions that they feel they necessarily have to make. My opinion, anybody being selfish is you. Because if you can't see that the person is ready to do whatever and is happy or willing to make that decision, then you selfish. Period. You're being selfish. My bad, job. Yep. Oh shit. I finally got some action today. I got raccoons running like a motherfucker. My bad, I got thrown off for a second. For a minute, it looked like human feet, and then it's not. Little fat bastards. Late night workflow as always. You know, blackout. You already know. Salute, man. Shoot, I'm still at work, man. Shit. I got a couple hours left. Gotta come back in for another night shift tonight, and then I'm off the next 2 days. Vacation start on Thursday. Lit. But yeah, it's sad. It's really fucking sad. Some people just don't think they actions are just as bad and selfish. I'm gonna try to make them feel bad for doing this. You can't make somebody feel bad when it's their money. Just that fucking simple. You can't. And honestly, I felt like that was more sucker shit than anything because you didn't have to do that. Like I said, if somebody graceful enough to let you stay somewhere for a little bit, don't think it's just going to be forever. Some people get that comfortability and think, all right, they letting me stay here. I bet I'm lit. I ain't got to go nowhere. Can't always think that because now if they decide they want to flip the property or even give it to somebody they know for a fact is willing to buy it, what you gonna do then? You know? Shit crazy. That's why I said sometimes when you give an opportunity, don't misuse it and don't get too comfortable thinking that that's gonna be a forever type of thing because it's not. Like I said, that right there was pure entitlement. Oh, I don't gotta leave. How you kicking me out? Ain't nobody kicking you out, but you're not going to be able to stay here neither if I'm selling the property. So I'm saying you should have been thinking about all of that shit while you was there for that little time frame. You didn't think to do that. So you can't get mad when somebody decides, all right, I'm moving on from here. This is an old piece of life. I'm moving forward. That's why I said, even when it comes down to this, like, even back to the situation at hand with this, you know, I don't like the way that they always paint the narrative that we always just divided. And sometimes we don't necessarily have to divide from anything. We just gotta divide ourselves away from that mindset of thinking. Just like I said, if somebody was fortunate enough to let you stay somewhere, whatever the case is, 9 out of 10 it ain't gonna be forever. So don't get your fucking panties in a bunch when they decide they ready to fucking make better movements. Just that simple. I don't know, but they gotta stop fucking painting this narrative that we always gonna be divided. We only gonna be divided if we keep staying in that same aspect of things. Like I said, time to get a grip on life. I'm telling you, shit too crucial out here. I just feel when it came to that situation right there, some things shouldn't always be publicized. And when it comes to shit like that, that's a no no. Like like I honestly feel there's been too much plaguing, even when it comes down to 50 and his son. We know what the situation was. And another prime example of certain women who just feel they that entitled. It's called child support, not grown support. And that's something that some of y'all gotta understand too. If somebody is paying child support for your child and all this other shit, yeah, it doesn't equate to quality time and all of that. But if that person is doing right and giving you a decent amount every month, it's no way, and even before it got crazy out here with the way shit skyrocketed, there's no way in the hell you can't tell me you couldn't have did something. Some of y'all women got to stop doing that too. If you done already got somebody for child support and all this other shit, that's supposed to go for the child, not you. And a smart thing you should really be doing is putting that money up for your kid, just in case of anything. That's why I said it's everybody feel they that fucking entitled. Not entitled to take money that's for your child and then you doing what it is you want to do instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing for your child. I don't know. That shit just sad. Premier salute, bro. You know, it's like I said, not everybody is entitled to certain things. Some of y'all women are not entitled just because you get child support. That does not mean you're entitled to make your kid suffer. That money is supposed to be for that kid. And if you know, even if the kid is young, guess what? You still should be putting that up for a rainy day. Just in case your kid decide they might want to go to college. They might want to fucking go to do something with business. They might want to invest in some shit. You know? Fucking crazy. But when you say shit like this, people want to get upset and still again want to feel entitled. Can't feel entitled when you fucking up your child and you possibly fucking up not just their financial future, but their overall future, period. That money that's supposed to be going to them to benefit them, to help them, is not for you. You, as the other parent, is supposed to make sure you straight, period. You're supposed to make sure you on your feet regardless. Not the man's job to take care of you and the kid. If you want to do that and have all of this shit, then guess what? You can't have you man, listen, you can't have it both ways, period. You really can't. 'Cause I don't believe how some of y'all just that's the way y'all think. Yeah, I got this nigga. Now he gonna definitely be taking care of me and mine. First of all, you should have been taking care of yourself. Anything, we both supposed to be taking care of this child, whether we together or not. I'm not supposed to be taking care of you, and I don't expect you to take care of me. You know, shit crazy. You know, that's why I said if it wasn't for some of these little establishments that they put in our communities, a lot of y'all would have to do just like the man and get out and go do something with yourself. No easy come ups. Gotta get up and go do something. And that's just a golden fact right there. But as long as they have these things in play, it's always going to be easy for y'all to just do the things you do. I think that's another thing that needs to be eliminated because not everybody is entitled to certain things. If you haven't worked a day in your life, do you think you're entitled to get Social Security or disability when that time does come? No. You didn't fucking put in no work, no effort, no nothing. You did nothing with your life. You wasted that shit. So how do you feel you should be entitled to benefits when you get older. That's the whole purpose of working. That's why I said it's too much. So I said, it's too much. I said, my bad, y'all. I had the only thought in my head. But it's the truth. It is the truth, though. I think that needs to be eliminated from the dynamic as well. And that's on all aspects. That's how some of these establishments broke down, period, that we was trying to build. People feel so entitled. Oh, I should be at the top of the, I should be this, I should be this. No, we should just be fucking working and doing it together. We supposed to come together as a fucking unit. But if we can't even do that, that shit is pointless. You get tired of certain shit, and you get tired of seeing certain things like that going on. Period. You know, get out of that mindset that you gotta be all for grabs. No, if you're not doing nothing, and if you ain't really standing for something, then you don't deserve nothing. Like you said, some people are not born with a silver spoon in their mouth. And even when some people are blessed to come across certain things, that doesn't mean you, either as a family member or a friend, should feel, oh yeah, now that he got it, he definitely got to give me this. She definitely got to give me this. I know she ain't gonna let me go out like this. No, what you gonna do for yourself? You can't expect people to just give you handouts day in and day out. Some point you gonna have to get up off your ass and learn you something. And that's only for those lazy-minded motherfuckers that think like that. I know everybody else in particular is doing something constructive. Carlos, salute. Y'all already know. Y'all just tuning in. Hit that like button on the way in. For my returning family, peace and blessings. New to the channel, hit that like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know, like I said, the more we know better, the more we'll do better. But you got some people that just won't listen to reason. And again, that's going to be another reason why it's not going to be but so many people on that forefront the way it's supposed to be. Hey, Ellie, blessings, sis. It's sad. Got to definitely do better and get better. You have to understand that life is too precious for some of y'all to just be sitting around on your asses and thinking that shit is just going to fall in your lap. No, you have to get it together. You're going to have to. Every time you turn around, it's always going to be a different thing around that corner. What's around that corner That depends on you. But some of y'all feel like, oh, okay, around this corner, yeah, this nigga about to get some money. He about to look out for me, and that shit gonna solve my problems. And even if somebody does look out for you, that don't mean you should squander shit either. I've seen some people really get upset because family members just said, "Nah, I'm cutting you off," and want to get upset. You can't get upset when if I. That's just like if I give you $20,000, even though it don't sound like much. You claim you need this. All right, here, I'm gonna give this to you. I'm giving you the 20,000 so you can fucking get the come up and get up off your ass and do something. Since you claim you want to do something, but don't sit here and squander that money and then you ain't got nothing to show for it, and then thinking, yeah, I'm gonna bail him. Yeah, he gonna bail me out again. He gonna probably give me another. I should go for $50,000. No, man. Time to stop being ungrateful. Stop being lazy minded, and really, really get your shit together, man. It's time. Really time for y'all to stop thinking so short sighted. In all actuality, you should be thinking on the long term goal. And the long term goal, believe it or not, is prosperity. Prosperity, happiness, and unity. Those are the main things, key ingredients. Besides perfect health, which we know ain't nobody perfect when it comes to that. But, like I said, gotta definitely put your best foot forward and stop thinking along those lines that, okay, family or friends want to bail me out no matter what the hell going on. No, because they might get tired of your ass. What you gonna say then? Absolutely nothing. Because you can't say nothing. What could you possibly say when somebody then basically gave you the ball and you dropped it? Can't do much. Chris, salute, man. You know. Telling you, you know, the way some of y'all feel that entitled, you should feel that entitled when you actually worked for something, when you actually gave your blood, sweat, and tears for something. Shouldn't be entitled when somebody just lets you rock out for a little bit. That's like me telling you, yo, listen, I need you to hold down my house I need you to house sit while I'm gone. That's what it is. You house sitting. Don't get too crazy comfortable. Don't make it like me casa su casa. Especially if you know I ain't gonna be gone but for so long. You got some people that even go that fucking crazy and that, oh yeah, nigga left me the crib, it's over. There's a reason why sometimes they tell you, nigga, treat it like you treat your own crib. 'Cause you ain't trying to come back to broken shit, missing shit, period. I honestly feel people need to get a better grasp of that. Stop feeling so entitled and you didn't do shit. Like for real. I really don't see how Some of y'all can even look yourselves in the mirror day in and day out anyway. And that's the way you think. There's just certain things that you notice is starting to go rampant now. And you just be like, damn, it's really that ratchet? Like sometimes real life feel like ratchet TV that we watch. You're like, damn, nigga, you really went that hard, man? Like over peanuts? You know, like, come on, y'all. Fuck entitlement. How about empowerment? You know, how about encouragement? How about that? That goes more of a long way than entitlement. I encourage somebody to do something. I empower somebody to do something constructive. So I'm saying, like, certain things that if you take out the equation and really bring it back to the essence, oh, this shit would be lovely. This shit would definitely be lovely. But that entitlement definitely got to be gone too. Because that's another thing that's going to always cause some sort of division on all levels. I feel I'm entitled to be at the top spot. Oh, I feel I'm entitled to do this because you don't. No. See, and that entitlement too is also like an abuse of power in some instances. That's why I'm like, man, listen, what about encouragement and empowering the next person to be something great and to rise and be just like you if you on the forefront, you know? Those are the two E's that need to be put back into the fucking community. Empowerment and encouragement. And shit, even enlightenment. Did the three E's. Gotta enlighten some people too. Those three E's are definitely better than that fourth one. That fourth one, it could be a bitch sometimes. I'm telling you know, like I said, love gotta definitely be there too. You know, there's not enough love, it's not enough compassion, then there'll never be enough encouragement, empowerment, and enlightenment. It's time for the changes to really start being made. You know, it's really about that time for these changes to be made. And if you ain't gonna make them for yourself, at least make them for the generations to come. Again, entitlement is not the best key to success. It's not. Might sound good on paper, but it's not. Entitlement is only good when you know you done put your best foot forward and your efforts are definitely where they should be. Other than that, the only ease that should come out your mouth is encouragement, encouragement, empowerment, and enlightenment. That's it. Gotta definitely reach the minds of some of these people. When you're able to reach the minds, especially the younger ones, sometimes it gets a little better, you know. might actually get through the one that actually might take your consideration serious. Like, okay, and I think if we start encouraging the youth, start empowering the youth, and enlightening the youth, and vice versa, we gotta enlighten each other sometimes and empower each other. Like I said, I think if we could get to that part right there, oh, that's a definite. The community definitely is going to start seeing the changes and the blossoms. You know, like I said, is you got to have kindness definitely. See, and that's the truth. It's not, and the reason, it's a multitude of reasons. Definitely is a multitude of reasons why. But I always believe because of entitlement sometimes that causes it too. Entitlement, envy. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, those two words right there, cancerous words. Entitlement and envy. Because you got some people that are so envious that somebody is actually good in their life or at a good point in their life, and they feel like they should be exactly where this person is at. Well, if you feel you should be where that person is at, you should have got up and made the same steps and the same moves. And if it didn't work for you, find something that would work for you. You know, can't ride on people's coattails day in and day out neither. Some point you need to have your own cape so you can fucking start flying and reaching for the stars. Just that simple. I feel if those things was to come back as a collective and really be in the essence of time, this world would be more better. It'll definitely start shaping up quicker. Gotta definitely encourage the youngins, and you definitely gotta empower the youngins too. Vice versa, you got some people who might be a little bit down because they might have done took a little fall on their face. Don't kick them while they down. You're still supposed to encourage them and give them that empowerment to keep striving and moving forward. Because everybody's going to take a fall at some point in life. But how long you going to stay on the ground before you get your ass up? You know me, I wasn't going to be on but for so long anyway. Just wanted to chime in with the people. But I feel this was a good convo too, to a degree, because that sense of entitlement, it has to change. It has to be eliminated at all costs. You are not entitled to anything unless you really made strides. You are not entitled to certain things unless your name is on fine document and is proven that this is what you're entitled to. That's just like when somebody passed away in your family. You know how some people they do the wills and shit. Some of these people be only coming for the will readings. Some people be so detached from the family when it comes to somebody dying, they just want to see if they in the will somewhere. I've seen that happen. So you be like, what the fuck? Like y'all niggas are some savages and some vultures. Like y'all really entitled to something. No. Only the people who are in that will are entitled to whatever, not you. Yeah. And see right there, you hit that round in there. You couldn't have, you said it more perfectly than I could. It's the truth. It's the definite truth, man. And the sad part is once we start giving a fuck about the things we need to give a fuck about, this shit'll be better. Like I said, it's not about just taking all the time. Sometimes it's good to give back. Like I said, put something in that good karma basket. You know, you got some people who already just take, and don't give enough back as is. But for those who are trying to get up there, or some people who are somewhat established, that doesn't give you the entitlement to just keep taking. It's always good to give back some way, somehow. If you're not going to give back, then you just proved the right thing. You prove that you're selfish. You prove that you're not loyal to the cause. You know, it's the truth. Shit crazy. Stop just being takers and start being givers. Sometimes that shit is better than anything. You can help any way, shape, or form. That's better than not helping at all. It goes back to what I was saying before. I'd rather have no love than have fake love and support. And see, that's the problem. Some of y'all are fake supporters. And not saying it in the sense of, oh, you just being phony. No. If you really support and you really care, you'll try to make sure that in any way, shape, or form, even if I'm moving wrong, guess what? I got you. Don't worry about nothing. It was just a snafu. You got it. Like I said, everybody always want to take but don't want to give. That shit got to come to a stop. Another non-peaceful night in the city. Somebody getting arrested tonight. Be stupid to be trying to go to the bookings at this time. On a weekend, shit, you gotta hope you see a judge. But yeah, definitely gotta eliminate those things and start bringing back that love, that care, and that compassion that we once had, especially towards one another. The minute we get to that, the minute we realize that and realize our true potential in life, oh, trust me, this ball gonna get rolling faster than the speed of light. Yeah, tell them again. This ain't playing. Like this at this time of the morning, motherfucker. Like shit. I know it's the weekend and shit, but at this time, during this time of the year, come on now. This is how they say this is cuddle buddy season. Everybody should be cuddled up somewhere. Shit. Hey, legend blessings. Glad you tuned in. Yeah, but it's the truth, man. Like it's the goddamn honest truth. If you eliminate some of this shit right now and get back to the essence of how we was doing things, our community would be shaped way better than it is now. Like I said, give that empowerment and also give that encouragement and give that enlightenment to the people that's gonna need it and could fucking build from that. Some people build off of positive energy. So people could build off of that. You know what? I believe you could do this. And if you're serious about doing this, guess what? We could try to make things happen. Just gotta really see what the people want and what they need sometimes. Because some of these people don't require much. Some of these people don't require much, but just for people to listen to them. Even give them some sort of small advice, something that could fucking push them in the direction they need to be pushed in. Don't hurt to give some positive insight and some positive feedback on something. Shit, right now, I'm trying to fucking incorporate something else. Found out my job kind of hiring, so shit. Trying to see if I can get one or two more niggas on for the nighttime position. Hey, I do that. I felt like I did my job for the week and put my shit right back in the karma basket. Yeah. Like I said, when it comes to any type of help, small or big, I try to do what I can. And that's what everybody should realize. Yes, we know one person can't change everything, but a fucking collective of people with the same mindset and the same goals could change a whole lot. And once we get to that, it's definitely going to be a blissful day on that day. But you know me, wasn't going to be on here but for so long. Just wanted to chime in with the people. If I had a wish, the only wish that I feel would be granted is some sort of world peace. Right now, we need that. We need world peace, but we also need encouragement. We need empowerment and we need enlightenment more than ever. Because we as a people have definitely fell to a sunken place. And I know half of us are trying to get out of that sunken place. And we do this. For those who are going to rise to the occasion, y'all already know what it is. That shit is going to be a very beautiful day. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I know some of y'all tired. Y'all had a long day. Some of y'all been running around the YouTube streets all day too. So I most likely will probably do another live. Who knows? Probably in the afternoon sometime, or probably early in the morning. We'll see. Might get another wake and bake session. Probably finish up on this topic tomorrow, if anything. So you already know, for the family that came in, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I hope that all of y'all have a blessed evening and also have a blessed and productive Saturday. For those who was new to the channel, you already know, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to those who was in the bushes. Hope y'all got some sort of jewels and knowledge out of this. I don't know how to be fake. The only thing I do is keep it real. So just know anytime I'm on here, you're going to get some real shit. You might get some powerful shit coming out of my fucking mouth. But it is what it is. It's just genuine love for the people. So I feel this is something I need to do. But you already know. Definitely appreciate y'all. Hope y'all all have a blessed evening. And until the next episode, y'all already know, peace and blessings. If you didn't do so by now, for those who in here, just drop y'all links, show each other some love. It's your boy Nate the Great, and I'll definitely holler at you in the next episode. Peace and blessings, everybody.